Please do not come for me. I can explain. I can explain. Blood at the Root by Ladarion Williams. Hey guys, welcome back to Lauren's Book Thoughts, where we talk about any and everything book related. Today, I unfortunately will be doing a book unhaul, meaning these are books that I'm taking off of my shelf and I will be posting on my Pango. If you do not know what Pango is, it's where people can resell their books. Regular people like you and me can resell their books, usually at a cheaper price, or you can find maybe someone that has something that's limited edition that they are willing to resell, stuff like that. I suggest you check it out if you haven't heard of it, and if you're looking for a book at like a really cheap price. They usually have them, usually have them for cheap, and a lot of mine that I have now will also be cheap because I just want to get rid of them. I am not looking to make a profit off of these books. I just want them to go. Jumping straight in, because I do have a big stack next to me. The first book, actually this book I will be putting in one of the local book house things where you can just, put in a book, take a book. What are they called? Mini libraries, I think. It's called Invisible: The Sort of True Story of Me and My Hidden Disease by David Soren. This is an advanced reader copy that I got from the Conyers Book Festival earlier this year. It was just given to me in like one of those free tote bags that I got from going to an event, but this doesn't really pique my interest. Sorry, David. But because it says not for sale on the title, I'm really scared to like try to sell it even for cheap. So I'll just let somebody else have it for free. The second book will also be going into the little libraries. It's called Wes and Addie Had Their Chance by Bethany Turner. This is also another book that I got from the Conyers Book Festival, and it also says not for sale because they both are art copy. So I just don't want to get in trouble. So those two will be going to the tiny book house. For this next book, please do not come for me. I can explain. I can explain. Blood at the Root by Ladarion Williams. Hold on, because it's just a double copy. I got the sprayed edge version, and I'm willing to give this one up because I have this one, okay? This one is prettier, so I'm just giving this one up because these are one of the books where I don't want two copies. So yeah, this shall go. Whew. The next book that I have in my stack is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This book I am giving up because me and my boyfriend were doing a challenge where you go to the genre that you like to read and you pick a random book based off the cover. This was my choice. This was a terrible choice. This book, to me, is boring, but to somebody else, they might love it. It's just not meant for me. But yeah, this has to go. This next book I wanted to like so bad and I couldn't is Toxic by Nicole Blanchard. This book had a lot of holes and plot twists that didn't make sense, and it was just like, yeah, this would never happen. This is so unbelievable. And I couldn't get with the characters. And I'm so upset because it came with a bookmark and it was signed, but hey, whoever gets this book gets lucky. But I can't keep this. I would never open this book again. The next book is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. I've had this book for so long and have not opened it. And then I, read the synopsis and I'm like, I don't think I would ever open this book. So yeah, the pages are even starting to yellow a little bit. That should tell you how long I've had this book. Sorry, but I just don't see myself opening it. And if I do sometime in the future, I'll just probably read it on my Kindle. This next book is also a book that I wanted to like but I had to basically do a soft DNF, which I guess will turn into a permanent DNF. It's Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. Fun fact, I went to her book signing for this book. Like, it has my name, To Lauren, by Tessa Bailey signing it. You know, I don't even expect someone to get this book because it's personalized to me, but it was just kind of boring. I don't know, like, it was just basic, grumpy, sunshine love trope, and I just didn't see the hype behind it. Other people liked it, I didn't. If y'all want a signed book, maybe there's another Lauren that wants it, I don't know. Had to go. The next book that I will be giving up is The Inn on Harmony Island by Anne-Marie Mayer. I cannot get with this trope. This is just a little too much of an ick for me. Now, I don't shame anybody who reads this style, but it's just not meant for me. She does fall for her ex-stepbrother. Her mom married his dad, but they divorced. But he kept in contact with her grandmother. And that's how they reunite later on as adults. It's just, y'all grew up together, you know? Not for me. This is probably my first ever DNF at like 30 pages or something. Once I found out that they used to be siblings, I can't do that. The next book that I'm giving up for a similar reason is Sicko by Emma Jones. Yeah, another trope I cannot get with. They are foster siblings. Well, she was fostered into his family and he left to go do whatever, because I also DNF'd after like 10 pages. He left, came back, now they're older and she's fallen for him. The description on the back of the book does not explain it at all, that she was like a foster into their family. I think she updated it on her Goodreads now, it says it, because the Goodreads description and the back of this book description are two different descriptions. Because had I known, no, I'm sorry, I can't get with that. Sorry. As y'all get to know me, y'all will learn that I love to have my book signed by the author, because this next one is also personalized to me. It's Saving Scarlet by C.A. Varian. And it's sprayed edges, black pages, right? Which is pretty cool. And like they have different, like the header pages look like this as well. But y'all, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, but it's, hold on. Also, this story just felt rushed and I wanted to like it so bad, but I couldn't, because she's basically had a hitman track her down from her husband, and instead of like questioning the hitman, she's like, yeah, sure, I'll go with you, because the hitman decides to like spare her. And I'm like, no. No, will you not fall for the hit? What? He was hired to hurt you, girl. Like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. The next two books were given to me as a gift. I didn't even want them, and they've sat for over a year, and I don't think I'll ever open it. But the first one is Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. I have both of these. They're so crispy, like the corners aren't even chipped. These are some crispy looking books because they sat forever, and I can't. I don't even know what they're about, but I know that I would never read it. Somebody told me that it was kind of like and I'm like, oh, if you say it's I trust your word, and I'm gonna get rid of them. So if y'all want some crispy looking books for real cheap, because I'm posting them real cheap on my Pango shop, have at it. The next book is Blade Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. This I found at Ollie's for $3. And I think I was really captured by how cheap it was. And that forced me to get it, which I feel like I should stop doing that, because you don't have to get it just because it's cheap. Reading a synopsis of this, I'm like, yeah, no, this isn't what I really want to read. Like, it sounded good in the store, and then I get home like, no, you're not gonna read this, girl. So it has to go on Pango. And that is all for this video. All the books will be found in my Pango. I will leave a link in the description. If I can't do it in the description, I will put it in the comments. But yeah, you can find it on my Pango if you wish to purchase any books. I had them posted really cheap. And yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, give it a like, share, and subscribe. And I am setting a goal for the month of August. By the end of August, I'm going to set a goal for 50 subscribers. And yeah, and that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye. This sun is making it hot. Okay.